You've added a new sense to your repertoire. February 1, 2016. Dear ones, perhaps you are angry at yourself or the ethers for not yet creating your earth dream. Many of you feel as if nothing is happening, and yet, something inside you appears new or different. Nothing tangible, merely a nebulous sensation that persists whether you are sad or joyful. That nebulous something is your creation gene, your new genetic structure that will thrust you into new you in ways you have not yet contemplated. Your immediate refrain is, "Where's my earth dream if I'm so special?" Our response is, as it has been time and time again, you will create your earth dream when it is time for you to do so, and that time is nearer than further away. Even though many of you remain fixated on your earth dream, we wish to point out a piece that has transpired during this earth dream phase. You have another sense, a taste, sight, touch type sense. A sense that only functions when required to do so. Perhaps that last line feels a bit restrictive. Why can you not play with your new sense whenever you wish? You will, and you are. But you are doing so to strengthen or exercise it, if you will. Most likely, there has not yet been a situation in which you feel a need to use it purposively. This new sense is about knowing deep within you where physical, emotional, or spiritual pain resides within your being or that of another entity. Which is not much different from what has been true for healers/clairvoyants for decades, even generations. The difference is that now all who wish to will have the ability to see and sense beyond the walls created in 3D. This sensing includes seeing or knowing within bodies, walls, water, mountains, forests, automobiles, or any other vibrational creation. In a way, you have the supervision touted by the comic book Superman decades ago. At first, you will likely be amazed at this new sense, just as your child being was when you learned that touching a hot stove was painful. You then learn to use that same torture item to prepare your food. So it is now. You might be off-put by the capabilities you recently added to your repertoire. You can sense arguments before someone tells you about them. You can find loved ones who are seemingly lost. You can read your body to determine what it needs to be revitalized. And all occurs by just knowing. Not with bright lights and loud bells of praise, but just knowing that such is so. What are you expected to do with this new sensation? Whatever you wish. You have passed through the various portals of new you with flying colors, allowing you to create new parts of your knowingness. So it is that the most common part created by most of you at this time is a knowingness beyond what you thought you knew. This new sense is a bit of a gift for those who have not yet created their earth dream, allowing them to search their inner being for their true needs and wants. Perhaps with this new sense, you will discover that your earth dream is part of your total dream, but not your complete dream. Perhaps this new sense will shift your dream completely. Perhaps your new sense will have nothing to do with your earth dream other than allowing you to appreciate it more fully. It does not matter. Merely know that you are different. That you have added a sense not known by almost all throughout the earth for eons. For this sense would have been too painful for most during the eons of fear. To know that someone was going to harm someone and not be able to stop it would have placed too much pain and pressure on you. So this particular sense, that of just knowing despite physical boundaries, needed time to develop. So it is that you love yourself enough now to allow it to be. Some of you had glimpses of this sense/skill before this transition started in earnest. Perhaps you knew things growing up or as an adult that others did not. But those skills were most likely hidden as they were not mainstream. For those who were brave enough to act beyond the mainstream were labeled accordingly. So it is now that you are fully able to claim all of you without fear of labels or isolation. You no longer need to hide in a cave or within your skill level, pretending that this sensation was a fluke instead of part of your totality that you ignored, denied, or forgot for eons. As you awake, as you become you, marvelous hidden talents are coming to the forefront. First of which for many is the ability to know something without being told or even acknowledged. the ability to create change without the need for someone to tell you what that change is or should be. If you know so much, what will stop you from healing those who do not wish to be healed or helped? What stops you now? You have already dipped into this pool of discernment a bit by knowing, for example, that giving money to drug users probably will not alter their drug patterns until they wish to do so. Instead, you give them food or allow them to find their way. So it is now. You will not acquire information from those who do not wish to be healed or interacted with in a loving manner. Instead, you will find great joy in practicing with yourself and others who are excited and interested in the possibilities. You will know. And you will act accordingly. So be it. Amen. Channeled by Brenda Hoffman. www.lifetapestrycreations.com